Hey everyone, Happy New Year 2023.
Happy New Year.
Can we believe it's already
No,
the last year we just said flew,
I swear it was.
2022? And I could say goodbye to that and it's not going to bother me. I know you've had your, at least you moved, so you had a big plus.
I mean,
But
yeah.
let's look forward into 2023.
I hope you guys had a good celebration, holiday, and let's hope 2023 is gonna bring amazing things to everyone.
Yeah, first, before we get in, we're going to talk about just some fun stuff we do, hobbies, things
Yes.
like that. Today it's going to be about hobbies, but does anybody or you, Miss Lamia, do you ever do like a New Year's resolution?
I think I used to when it was cool.
Okay, what year was this? 19.
19 something. But honestly, like, or it's like new year, new me, but
Oh
after
no,
all,
no,
it's like,
no! Don't pull that
you
crap. I
know,
don't want to hear
after a couple
that.
of days, you're like, whatever. It's like just to be continued of last year. So,
Exactly.
no. I
The
just
same year.
always hope and try to, you always try to become a better person, do more good, and survive somehow.
Survive. That's what I said. What's that saying? Like with, the house may be a mess. There might not be a fully cooked meal or something, but hey, I survived and the kids
Yeah.
are alive.
Yeah.
That's what I used to say like every day. The kids are alive. I don't give a crap about the house. I don't give,
Exactly.
those are those days when you're like, hey, I just kept two humans alive. I am number one. I mean,
Oh
right?
my god.
But yeah,
Yeah,
well, the one
but
thing,
no.
I don't know if you guys have this in Germany, but here is the other thing that I think is always so funny, and it's proven always at the beginning of the new year. The gyms
Yes,
are
exactly.
full of
They're
people.
full.
I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna be
It's
healthy.
like
I'm gonna be fit. I'm gonna,
by the
like,
end by the end of February, usually they will go a 2 good months.
nah.
There you see that half the cars are gone already.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, and that's why I've never said I'm going to make a New Year's resolution because it's just
No.
ridiculous.
It is. It
Like
is.
you said, you need to just try to be a better person, improve yourself,
Yeah.
you know, day to day.
So,
So, you first now, let's get into some hobbies. Miss
yes.
Queen over here is
Ah.
love. Well, you do crafting, you do a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
I've never even heard of. As let alone as I love what do we actually both do sometimes is the adult coloring.
Yes.
And
Coloring. I love that.
yes.
Uh,
So I got so many adult books. Do you
yeah.
do books
Same.
too, or do you have?
No, I have
No, you
those
have books.
coloring books, and I have so
Mm-hmm.
many. I have so many pens and pencils. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you think I have a stationery here that I sell those because I have so many. And every time I find a new set or something, I get it. I'm like, oh, those colors are great. And
Yeah,
once I find the time, I will use them all. And here they are, like
yeah.
they stacking up. And I'm like, I have so many and I would love to use them, but I don't have the time for that. So,
I know. Well, I would love. I do enjoy the markers, but I am
or the
not.
markers.
That's what I've had, but not those really fancy ones. What are they? The
The Copic,
Copics,
yeah, whatever,
Copics,
yeah,
Copics,
Copic.
whatever people use. I God, of
No,
course,
I
I
think
would love a
that's
set,
for a
but I
hobby,
think
that's a
that's
bit too much.
well. Would you think it would be more of something for if you were actually an artist
Or at
drawing for
least
someone?
when you get like maybe commissioned where you're making money out of it, and then you
True.
can, because they are so expensive. I think for
Hmm.
just coloring hobby wise, like as we do at least, I would never invest that much money into markers.
Yeah, no, but a nice little set off Amazon. But it's like
Yeah.
I can't find the best tip. I want something between a fine and a medium,
Yes,
and I
definitely.
can't find it. They need a median or this.
Well, I found those last year. From one side
Where?
there, it's a store called Action here.
Uh-huh.
They have
Oh, yes.
one tip
Yes.
where it's super
Mm.
fine, the other tip, and on the other side is thicker and it's more like a brush. So those are actually really, really nice to color with because you can do like the fine ones and the thicker areas as well, you know, the bigger areas. And when you hold them in your hand, you know those, when you hold a pen, for example, it's not comfortable shape wise, and those are
Mhm.
like, so like they fit, and it's like really comfortable to hold them for
Oh,
even
wow.
longer time.
Excuse me. You've got the fancy stuff over there in
It,
Germany.
they were
I'm
like 5 euros, so it's not that
I know.
fancy, but they are fancy.
I know you crack you're my frugal friend. Um this I was like, what did you get that? Where did you get that from? But it is, I have markers like that, but I still think the other side is too much.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's too big. It's like you said, it's like a brush, but I still think it's too big. When I would paint, I would
Yeah.
have probably 10 different sized paintbrushes, and I'm not kidding.
Have you tried
Um,
cutting it? Like with a sharp,
like trimming it
yeah,
down,
with a knife or a little scissor or something.
a
Like just
knife.
for, yeah,
What do you
just like,
take? Chop it with an oh
I
yeah,
mean, you
with
can
a
just, you know, like trim it with a knife.
yeah. But sometimes then that breaks the whole head.
Well, yeah, that's why you have to be like extremely gentle with it.
I mean, extremely gentle. I'm, I'm sorry. I guess maybe I'm just not that
No,
gentle.
you should
But
try. You should try.
but like I told you, everybody knows Bob Ross and who Bob
Yes,
Ross is.
of
What
course.
was he? Almost an original ASM artist.
Yes, yes. I
That,
remember Bob Ross. We used to watch him as
yeah.
kids. I
Yes.
was 2, 3 years
Mm,
old,
yep.
and um,
80s.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom also has like lots of hobbies, and from
Mm.
painting to drawing and everything.
Yes.
So
Beautiful, amazing artwork. Your
you've seen
mother.
her
Mhm.
artwork.
Yes, it's
So
stunning.
we'd sit, she'd watch Bob Ross, and I'd sit next to her and watch it too, you know, like
Mhm.
it's just so fascinating and so calming as well.
I know. I would sit there in the as a kid, and you're talking. What am I then? Maybe 9, and
Yeah,
would watch him because he was on the local station, the PBS station that would be,
yeah.
local throughout the United States,
Yeah,
whatever
we had
you're.
him on the local station as well here.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it was just like, well, did they sub it in German?
I don't remember honestly, but back then we didn't have internet, so you can't really just live stream it. I mean, now you can watch Bob Ross videos on Twitch, for example. It's like
Mhm.
the whole time it's looped, you know. But back then you'd actually have like a time where you'd
No.
have to wait
Yes,
and
it
you'd
was
tune
on
in.
television.
Yeah. So that is,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Well, then I actually got VHS tapes
Oh,
of some of his
nice.
work. And that's why I
Nice.
told you I done 3 pieces
Mm.
of Bob Ross. I had all the stuff, but it's out in my garage and I don't know. And I swear I told you I would get it and send you a picture of it,
I'm still
but
waiting.
I just haven't. Okay, yes, I know. You're like, I'm not gonna bug you, but where the hell is my picture?
Yes, exactly.
But yes, and I love doing it, but I'm not that great at paint. Do you do paint? You
I
don't
love
seem to.
to paint, but
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think I'm better with like
Yeah.
pencils.
Yes. If
So,
people get nervous with paint, they just do. And
mm,
I always like to try it. And I did it throughout high school. I was in art
mm,
in high school and things
yeah,
like that. And then I did take a couple art classes at college.
yeah,
But I don't know what else. But your recent thing you're doing now, which I had never heard of. I might have seen it
yes.
before, but I never heard of. What are you doing now? And you're actually streaming it, and we're having fun. What are you doing?
It's needle felting. So it's
Mm-hmm.
basically you stab wool into a shape.
What?
You
Stab wall.
stab wool. So,
Violent.
so you have needles which are extremely
Mm.
thin. You have different sizes, and those needles are carved. So when you stab the wool over and over, so you basically entwine the wool
God.
and form it into something. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I've started with that a couple of years ago, but definitely I noticed that I've been improving. The last project was a bunny, which looks very similar
That
to
is
the bunny I
super,
have. And
super
now
cute.
we were working on a spider. on a jumping spider. Um, yeah, we're still at the formation of the legs and the body and everything. So you have like this filling wool, which is like, let's say, the first layer, which is the shape and everything, and then you take the colored wool and felt it over it. So now we're still at the beginning. There's no colors yet.
Abdomen. Yes, you did.
Yeah,
You did the
the abdomen. Yeah,
It's all
that's
black.
what we did yesterday.
Yeah,
It's all
that was
black,
actually.
and we're working on the colors now. But yeah, that is more of a recent hobby.
Yeah. But you did a bunch.
Yeah.
I thought you did good, and you have completely improved. The only thing I laugh at is your poutine.
The Pusheen. I laugh at everything. I laugh at Marshall from Paw
No,
Patrol.
the Marshall's adorable,
No, I think he
and your
looks
Kirby.
weird. The Kirby looks a bit weird. It's like more.
No, but it's still
Well,
cute for your first time doing
yeah,
this
that's
stuff.
true. For the
The
first
Marshall's
time,
just
it
a
was
little
good.
thin, like a
Yeah.
giraffe. Little giraffish, but it still
Yeah.
looks good. It looked like Marshall from Paw Patrol,
It
and
does. It does.
V liked it,
She
right?
did.
I mean,
She did. She loved them.
so I'm impressed, and I
So that
thought
is
you
more
should
of a new,
the bunny.
recent, yes, recent
Maybe we
hobby.
should get a picture of this felting, because I don't know if everyone even knows what that is, and put it on Instagram
Yeah, we can
and
do
Twitter.
that. I
Maybe
think I
do
have it
that.
on my
I
profile.
don't think I have any picture, or I could even get it off stream too. But
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
take a picture, a proper one, and
a proper one.
a
But
proper one.
you've done a really good job. And what did you finish up before this though? I've tried it, but it is the jewel one.
Jewel, you mean the epoxy
That
thing?
one?
What?
Did you fit the jewel one? Weren't you putting the little jewels on the thing?
Ah, the diamond.
Diamond
It's
jewels,
like diamond painting, where you
a
have
lot of
like,
people
yeah,
doing that.
a lot of people have been doing that now. Yeah, it's like popping
Mhm.
in trend.
Little gems. Hmm.
That's also like very relaxing. You have like a picture, and it's all like, there's like a sticky layer on it, and you have different colors of diamonds, and you just put them where they belong, and at the end you have like more of a shiny picture. I'm almost done with mine. I work on it every time I find some time off stream, but
Because I wasn't
yeah,
sure if you were finished with it or not.
no, not yet.
So it's called diamond painting.
Yeah.
And, I've never done like crochet or knitting. Have you done that ever?
As a kid, more.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom used to teach me those things.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was at an age where you lose interest in it, and
Yeah.
you discover new
other
things.
thing I used to do.
Reading.
Did you? Reading.
Yeah, me too. I have so many books.
Well, no, I was never that big of a reader.
No?
I think I've said this before, but no, I don't know why. I was more into music, and I played the guitar when I was younger.
Oh.
So I'm more into, I don't know why. I know
Yeah.
you have lots of books and stuff that you like to read, and then it's just hard to get time to sit down when
Yeah.
you have a good book,
Yeah. I used
But
to love
the
reading.
other thing, remember I had asked you about before, and I always forgot the name, but I remember now. It's called latch hook.
The what?
Latch hook. Remember, I thought I told you about this, where it's all those little, like small pieces of yarn, and you get this
And this
thing with a hook.
yeah, and you have to go like through it.
The color coded. It's a
Yes.
color coded thing, and then you make it. You can turn it into anything.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, and I still love it. I was looking at
nice.
getting a butterfly one.
Yes, do it.
Just to, you were always like, oh, it's a craft or a game. Do it.
Yes, of course.
But I just haven't. But I saw this gorgeous one on eBay that I wanted to get, like a yellow background with this pretty pink and purple, of course, butterfly on it. But those can get tedious too. Watching,
Yeah.
or we talked about cross stitch. Neither of us have done that.
No, not really.
No. What else have you done? But
Music.
I was always with pencils.
You play
music.
the guitar. I have the bass, which is still in
Yeah.
the office. We should form a band.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I mean that. Who we
That
gonna
would be
get on the
great.
drums?
We'll find someone.
Look, we can play
We'll,
lounge music.
yeah, we'll teach one of the kids.
Well, and how long has it been? It's been a while since
Me
I have
too.
played it since I have been where I live now.
Mm,
Um, but it was like something I played and did every day
yeah,
all the way through high school.
yeah.
Um, but things happen.
Things
But I
happen. You
love that.
don't find the time anymore for those things. You would
Well,
discover
and my
new
friend,
things that you would like to try.
I told you I used to play. I used to play at church.
Yeah, you told me.
My friend, my good friends now know they were there when I played in church that I went to grade school with, and yep, that was, I was kind of cool playing in the church with the nun. Woo! But I mean, it was fun. That was the
Yeah, I
thing.
bet.
And like I'm looking back to try to what can I get back into as a
Yes.
hobby, even though we enjoy games. I mean, gaming is considered a hobby,
Yeah,
no, or it's
of
got
course.
its own category.
I
You
mean,
know, gaming.
hobby and no lifing it.
Well, shut up. You don't need to say no lifing it just because we play every night for hours. Then I have to yell at you to go to bed.
And I'm like,
It's no.
I can't. I'm working on
I know
something.
you're terrible. You are absolutely terrible. It is addicting. That's
It
another
is.
addiction. So, have you ever done anything with like clay,
As a
like
kid,
molding?
yeah, as a child, I used to do like many things because we
Mm.
just, like you wanna try things out. You get projects like from school, you tried something in school, you like it, you're like, oh, I wanna keep doing that. Um, but never really went into that too much. What
Well,
about
Play
you? Play-Doh, yes, Play-Doh as every every kid.
we went through a phase with CJ where we had a lot of modeling play out, but I haven't recently. Like I said, the what I've done recently is more doing coloring because it's
Yeah.
so relaxing. I
Yes.
mean, I would recommend that to. They even have there's apps even on your phone if you don't want
Yeah,
to
that's true.
physically do
Mm-hmm.
it. If you don't want to physically do it, but doing it with markers, I should
Yeah.
probably look for a new marker set and some new books because I went crazy. I got 3 books and I
Ooh.
colored so much
Wow.
of them. Remember,
Nice.
I even got that one, the island one. I'm like, here,
Yes.
let's color ourselves on the island.
Yeah, yeah.
That could be a hobby, right? People hobby and travel around the world, correct?
Yeah, of course. Of
Is that a hobby
course.
that the people
Yeah,
like to do?
that's
There's just so many different mediums and so many different hobbies. But you're
yeah.
looking,
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to.
looking at something else.
I like it. Do you know
I
who just
swear.
took the iPad? Was CJ. He literally just came, took the iPad and the
Really?
pen. Yep.
Oh.
On the other room. And, I mean,
Oh. I mean, I'm
are you
looking
still
at
gonna?
uh,
Oh,
see, the problem is with hobbies is always like you also need money.
I know. You're always thinking of both ways. If you're going to put money in, you
Yeah.
want to try to get some of it back, right?
Yeah,
Is that
exactly. So, what I'm looking at the moment is to get an iPad Pro and maybe start fiddling around with like sketches and stuff
hmm.
because my eyes are on a plotting machine which is called the Cricut, and I
You
would
sound like a
like,
little kid. You're like, oh, the
right?
cricket.
I would like to try this, but
Mhm.
again, it's like a very costly
Yeah.
try. So I'm thinking of maybe save up for an iPad first because the iPad will never just go like it will not the only
It
purpose
can
be
be
just that.
used.
It can be
You can
used for
always use.
everything. So
Hmm.
before I would get that plotting machine, I would first get the iPad eventually, try learn, like see how I can manage because that would be the first time basically using something electronic to paint or draw or
Mhm.
sketch or anything, because I like the feeling of having an actual pen and a paper to
Yeah.
paint, or like this would be totally new to me. So I
Oh,
would,
it is. And I told you I've tried and
yeah,
I can't. I watch the kids do this stuff
yeah,
and I'm like, we just talked about it and I'm like,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
And then I put it in my hand and it feels wrong because it's like it's on glass and you have this.
yeah.
It's like the one we have literally feels like a pencil.
Okay.
That's what's cool about it,
Mm.
but it still just doesn't feel right, and they love it.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm still a little bit older than you. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
be able to get on this drawing thing on the, but again, like you said, to be able to do stuff or do um your own the like emotes and things like that would
Yeah,
be
that's
really cool if you
that
could
would be
get
cool. For me, it would be like, because I have someone that does my emotes for me, and
Mhm.
I trust his work more than I would be trusting mine. Um, for me, it is more like experimenting, doing small sketches. Not big projects first. More like things I would know. Like, okay, if that looks good, I can use it. For later eventually. But yeah, there's so many things you can always like experiment with when it comes
Yeah,
to
it'll
hobbies.
be
It's
different.
crazy.
It'll be definitely different if you end up going that route because I I
It's something
can't.
totally different. It's something to learn, you're starting from scratch.
I'm too old to learn, I suppose. No, I'm just
Uh,
kidding. But it'll be fun. I hope you do get everything. I said it would be interesting.
yeah,
Um, if that's something you like to do,
definitely.
because everybody needs, I think having a hobby in,
Yes.
two things in life. I believe you should have some type of animal
Yes.
and some type of
Of
hobby.
hobby.
I
I think so
literally
too.
was talking to my daughter earlier about,
Yeah.
having a pet,
Mm.
and always having, I can't imagine my life without a dog now,
Yeah,
ever.
of course.
It's, been how many years I've had a dog because I never had one.
Yeah.
So, and it's not like dogs are a hobby, but,
No, but
they're,
it's different. It gives a totally different vibe at home, even when you have a pet.
hmm when you have a
So,
pet at home. But there's
yeah.
just, I don't know. I would love to hear if anybody else has a different hobby.
Let us know about your hobbies,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Like,
Like,
if there's
it's
something else,
always
because I'm
interesting.
always looking at something. Just like with her felting, I don't know if I had the patience for the felting. Like mine is all about patience.
Yeah,
Um, but that was something fun, and it was fun watching you do that, and
yeah,
the spooker that is coming to life now after the bunny.
yeah,
So yeah, please let
yeah.
us
Let
know
us
if you
know.
do something interesting. Leave
Please
comment,
share with us. Let us know.
give a like, the bell, all the usual
Yes,
stuff. But we
share.
hope everyone had a great new year and their 2023 has started off right.
Yep.
And
And yeah,
I'm,
we'll see you next time.
yeah,
Take
and
care.
another, everybody take it easy and thanks for being with us.
Thanks for
Bye.
joining. Bye bye.